Hello there, watchy people. How is it going? Welcome along to Farming Simulator 25 on Riverview. Yeah, the first proper episode on Riverview because, yeah, most of the last one was sort of selling our land and getting everything ready for the move, and then we just had a little bit of a discussion over here at Riverview in the last one. So yeah, it's time to buy some land. Based on the comments from the last episode, seems like this area is the most popular. And we do have nearly 300 grand. Like, that blows my mind that we've got that much money. So we can actually afford to buy a fair bit if we want to. Although, saying that, what equipment have I actually got? I don't remember what I've got. So I've got a harvester, that's fine. We got quite a few fields with crops in ready for harvest. Because we're actually in August now. I don't know, what I probably should have done is match the month to like the next one after I left in the previous one, but you know, we're here, so why not take advantage. We've missed out on a couple of things. Like, I forgot to move I was going to try and move the fertilizer and the seeds that I'd already purchased over by putting them in the vehicles, but I forgot to do that, so we've lost all of the stuff we had. There might be a little bit. No, there's not anything in there. So we've lost all of those things. I guess, again, there could be some in here. It doesn't actually say. We won't tell till we hook it up. But we've got a subsoiler. We've got a seeder. We've got a baler. We've got a weeder and a fertilizer. So we're actually pretty golden in terms of equipment, aren't we? We could do with having a cultivator. But to be frank, the subsoiler does the same job, like, sort of. What we could do need, though, is to deal with stones, because if we subsoil every time, that's going to bring up a load of stones. So yeah, that's one concern. But yeah, we've got what we need for now anyway. So I think what we're going to do is start by taking the harvester over and well, I suppose we should buy a field first, shouldn't we? We can't really harvest anything if we don't own anything. And I'm thinking I'm going to start with field 7 being reasonably large. And I might even consider making this our farmyard, because then it's like bang in the centre. Well, you know, close enough to the centre. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll go to wherever it is, farmland. And I think we'll buy 7 for 134,000. That seems like a good deal to me. We'll go and harvest that, and then we might even buy 8, 9, and 10. I don't know how much money we're gonna get, like how much it'll cover. But we've got 163 now, so 97 leaves us with 66, if I'm not mistaken. Which means we can't afford that, and we can't afford that, but we could probably harvest this and then make enough profit to buy that as well. I don't know. We'll see. Let's start by just harvesting this one, shall we? We'll jump into the old harvester. Get that fired up. Although actually I'm gonna have to move. Tell you what, I'll just move the trailer and we'll bring the tractor over as well. That makes some sense. That definitely makes some sense. I was going to move the forestry trailer, which I don't know that we've really got a need for it anymore. Because, I mean, we will do eventually. It wasn't an expensive one, so we'll probably stick with it for now. I don't think we'll get a lot back for it anyway, so it's probably not worth selling at this point. There we go, pick that up. Drop that on there. Lovely. And then what we can do is we'll get ourselves a worker. There we go. Set destination to where's it want to be. We got an entrance here, haven't we? So let's go there. And hopefully that'll go. Are you gonna go anywhere, my friend? They're going to say destination unreachable. You're just going to sit there and charge me money and not do anything. Alright. Let's try getting it on the road. He was literally just sitting and doing nothing. To be honest, I'm just going to drive it because it's not very far, is it? Oh, we're in. I forgot we're in the UK now. I mean, technically, I don't think this place exists, but it's set in the UK, so we actually drive on the correct side of the road. How about that? That's going to make things a bit easier for me. Yes, today was the last episode of my Roadcraft week, having had the demo come out on Monday. Made 7 videos, and that is all I've made. There isn't any more. So if you were loving it, I apologise. That's the end of those for now, at least. If you hated it, then congratulations. Right, where's the? There it is. There's the harvester. Yeah, I've had a lot of fun playing that with Luke, and I'm very grateful to Luke as well, by the way. Thank you, Luke, for playing that with me. We had such a good time. I don't know. I'm recording this on Friday, so it's possible that we may do a stream before this episode goes out. But if it's not already happened, then we might be doing a stream on that. It might be a boring one because we're basically going to try and do a massive, impossible task. Oh, look at the. That's so weird. As you move, there's like a surround around the trunks of the trees where you can't see the reflection in the water. How bizarre. Trees have got like halos or something. That's very strange. Yeah, so keep an eye out for that. If like I say, if it hasn't already happened, we're gonna I mean, it won't be boring because we'll be there obviously talking and chatting and talking to you guys in the chat and so on and so forth, but the task itself is going to be quite a repetitive one. We're gonna try a big project that basically is gonna be yeah, lots of doing the same thing over and over, but it should be quite an achievement when it's done. Okay, so oh, I just turned the engine off. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to turn it on. Oh, I need to unfold the harvester, don't I? Of course. Duh. There we go. No, that's folding it again. Jeez, I am so out of practice. It's been a while since I've played Farm Sim. We're having the problem, or I'm having the problem, because I've started up this co-op series with Luke. We want to play the game, and because only one video comes out a week, it's difficult. We don't want to get too far ahead and then, you know, not be able to take into account any comments that have been made. This is the age-old problem. I've had this all the time I've played Farm Sim. I've wanted to play more, to the point that I then made 2 episodes a week because, yeah, I wanted to play that much of it. Oh, and actually, we should be baling this, if we can. How do you enable straw swath? It's that one. There we go. Yeah, we should have been baling that. I wasn't paying attention. And also, let's. No, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to put this on. There we go. Okay. Right. On we go. And away we go. Yes. So yeah, this is a continuing problem from previous. So I want to play so much of the game, but you know, I don't want to get ahead, and also I don't want to, like, I mean, I suppose I could make an offline farm. I've got the stream farm, so I will start doing that again for sure. And Luke can help me out on that as well. But yeah, it's an age-old problem that I continually have. That yeah. Kind of like, I'm enjoying what we're doing on that farm. That's the thing, is if I make another farm or if I work on another farm, it's not quite scratching the itch because I'm like, but what about that farm? Like, it's going so well, I want to keep going. But anyway, I'll stop waffling on about this now. I'm also I've received the part that I was waiting for my next watches video. If you don't know, I have started an additional channel because I don't have enough stress on me already putting out at least one video a day. Currently a little more than that. So I've got a watch channel as well, but that's far more relaxed. It's like one video. I mean, it's now been a couple of months since I've posted a video, so it's going to be few and far between, but hopefully they'll be good quality. But yeah, I've got another watch build that's ready to go because I've received the bit I was waiting for. I have actually now ordered another piece for it, so there's going to be a little bit more of a delay because of that, but it shouldn't be too long. Shouldn't be too long. So yeah, and in addition to that, that's a watch for me. But out of the blue the other day, my wife said to me, "Oh, will you build one for me as well?" So I've also ordered a load of stuff off of AliExpress to build a watch for her, and it's a lady's size movement, so it's much smaller, which means it's going to be much more challenging. So there's 2 more watch build videos coming in the next couple of months probably, and at some point I will actually build up the nerve to attempt a disassembly. I've got a pocket watch ready to do. Chris in I think it was in a stream chat actually. Chris often comments and he watches the streams, but he doesn't often chat in the streams. It's only when there's something really funny to say that he pipes up, which is very nice. But yeah, he said, I said I was planning on buying Mark Lovick's watch basics course, you know, to kind of give me a bit of a base to start from, make me feel a bit more confident. And Chris said in the comments, no, you should do one first before the course and see how badly it goes. And I do have a pocket watch that is not in very good condition. It's the crystal's missing, and I think the hands are a bit bent and stuff. So it might be the perfect candidate to risk that. It only cost me, I think it was 20 quid. Because I bought 3 pocket watches altogether, two good ones and one bad one, and yeah, the guy knocked off a good amount for us for buying all 3. So we got a deal on that one. So yeah, and I think it only cost about 20 quid. So like, I mean, I'm quite a frugal person, so the thought of throwing away 20 quid is it's not easy for me, but on the other hand, it is only 20 quid. It's really not a lot of money in this day and age. I think that's the problem, is that my brain is still stuck in the 90s when £20 was a fair amount. You could do a lot for 20 quid back in those days. But yeah, I'll get to it. I will get to it though. I'll build up the nerve and I'll do that, and then I'll do the course, and then we'll start looking at the nicer ones and see what we can do with those.
In Riverview, where the river winds so free, through golden fields as far as you can see, the castle perches proud on yonder hill, a place where time feels like it stands still. Welcome to the heart of Riverview, my friend, where the river and the farmland never end. AsqRob's plows carve stories in the ground. In the beauty of the land, we are bound. Morning brings the mist that softly sways over crops that dance in the sunlit haze. Sheep scatter like clouds on emerald seas, while whispers of the river ride the breeze. Oh, the castle keeps watch over all below, a sentinel of tales we'll never know. The land might change as seasons go by, but Riverview stands beneath the sky. Welcome to the heart of Riverview, my friend, where the river and the farmland never end. AsqRob's plows carve stories in the ground. In the beauty of the land, we are bound.
Okay, so now I am kind of at a crossroads because that dragon over there in the background is full up, and now I have a tank full of grain as well, also full up, and it obviously isn't going to be the best price at the moment. So, you know, the sensible thing would be to not sell it just yet. However, if I want to buy more fields, I mean, I can afford one more field. Yeah, I need the money rather than saving it. And I also need, in order to continue harvesting, I need at least another trailer to fill up. But probably a silo is what I need. So I need to, like, pick a bit of this field and build a silo on it. Is pretty much what I'm getting at. So yeah, that's an interesting conundrum, and one which I'm gonna have a think about. Where does this road go? Let's turn the engine off on this. Where does this path go? Just goes all the way along. The other thing I was thinking was, seeing as we didn't get the field over in the corner of the map with the ocean view, what we could do is cut down a lot of these trees and give ourselves a river view instead, and we can have our farmyard right on this this edge of the field. I think that would be quite a cool thing to do, so I may go down that route actually. And then we got, eventually when we buy field 10, I think it was, we'll get that shed over there in the distance with it as well. I think that would be a lovely thing to do, give ourselves like an awesome river view. And it means we can use the logging trailer again, because we've got quite a lot of trees here that are going to have to come down in order to achieve that. So yeah, this path might become a paved road in order to facilitate all of that. I guess the other thing is, if I'm doing that, I kind of want a farmhouse to overlook the river as well, because you wouldn't build your, you know, all your storage stuff to overlook the river and then live somewhere else. Like, that would be silly, wouldn't it? We'll have to decide what kind of house would you like me to live in. Would you like me to see if the old rusty bus from Impatience Farm Season 1 is in the game, and we can live in that? Or shall we have a nice house, a big mansion or something? We can't really afford that, but, you know, we could do anything from like a caravan to a log cabin to, you know, some sort of small house, really. Let me know what you think, and yeah, we'll do that. I just had another idea, actually. But in terms of the house, what if we ignored it for now, and then we saved up a load of money and we bought this tree island here, because there's actually a little path that runs along this edge and comes down here. So what if our house was on top of that little bit there? It was like right here, looking over the top. That'd be a beautiful view, wouldn't it? What do you reckon? What do you reckon about that? In the meantime, I do need to pick somewhere to put a silo. So, so where's it going to go? I think, yeah, this is obviously a throughway, so we need to keep that clear. I don't know if we actually technically own that. Let's have a look at the farmland again, shall we? Farmland. Yeah, we do. We own the whole bank. Okay. So it is a right of way though, and you know, if we buy these fields later on, we are going to need to access them. So we need to keep that as a road. So that's probably going to be paved. So I was wondering whether to put it like on this corner. I think that would be quite cool. So let's bring. You'll see the tractor's not here. I connected it up to the. Oh, I didn't actually. I was about to connect it up Oh, this is the other tractor. There we go. That confused me then. Where is it? There. Connected it up to the baler. So let's go start the baling process and bale that corner of the field, and then we'll build a silo in it. I think for the time being, probably the same one we had in Hutan Pantai. That seems to be the logical thing to do. This was a good choice of field, I think, because I first need to unfold it. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Twine rolls are empty. Oh my word. Right, okay. This is more action left to refill bale twine. What? But I don't have any. I don't have any. Is that going to buy some? Is that what the deal is? I should have checked that before I... Should we... Standard twine. Oh wow. There's a lot of choice in twine. Let's go with standard twine, shall we? How much did that cost? 3,200. Oh my word. That's for 32 rolls. So what would it have cost in the shop if I'd done that? Where's the baler twine? Vehicles, grassland, baling. There we go. Consumables. Square bale twine. 875 for 24 rolls. So yeah, we paid through the nose for that. We paid through the nose for that. Okay. So yeah, noted for the future. Don't ever refill like that. Always buy it from the store and bring it over. That was an expensive experiment. Oh dear. Right. Let's just get the worst of this cleared. I'm not going to do all the baling just now because it would entail a hyperlapse, and we've already had one of them. So we'll just get the bulk of the area cleared as much as possible. It's probably well, it's easily enough in that row, but we'll pick some more of this up anyway. We need to get a nice big square clear. I think probably just the end of this row would be enough, but we'll do a little bit more than that just to make sure. That we do get what we need. We'll do this one as well, and probably a bit of the end of that one too, just to be sure. To be sure. This isn't Ireland, but what the heck. There we go. Right, that'll do for the temporary baling. And we'll turn off our vehicle. And now we can go into this mode. And build mode. That's what we want. Construction. Hello? There we go. That took a while. Silos. Okay, I believe it was this one that we bought, right? Holds 75,000 litres. So, how do you... That's how you do it. Okay. So I'm thinking somewhere like this would be ideal. Yeah? Let's put it there, shall we? Or should it be like slightly that way to go along with the road here? Can't actually see the road very well. That's kind of square with it, like that. I reckon we put it here, like this. I did it. Look everyone, I did a thing. Let's go over to here and painting. And I wish you could yeah, that's the right one. I wish you could more easily tell which one it is. How do I change the shape? Right click now, isn't it? Yeah. There we go. That's pretty cool, and we'll do this bit as well. Just to tie it all in. That looks pretty good to me. So we'll have to remember to use Asphalt Dusty in future. In fact, actually, I kind of need to do this as well, don't I? Because otherwise we're going to be driving in the field when we come off of that. But that looks good to me. Perfect. So let's jump back in. I've also got flight mode still on. There we go. That's better. Let's jump back into the dragon. It's actually what I want. That one. There we are. We'll bring this across. Wage payment. Oh, that was for, yeah. It's been a whole hour since then. I've forgotten what was happening. I shouldn't be driving across all of these straw swaths, really. I don't know if it actually does anything to the yield driving across them like that. Right, we'll put that in there. I probably should have checked actually with time-saving stock check. So max value is 2,600 and it's currently 1,900. So we're not at the worst. Let's have a look at what the thing says. Oh, apparently we are at the worst, but it's not as bad as it says it is. So this reckons it's worth 2 grand. Interesting. There's a discrepancy there. The highest place at the moment is indeed the farm shop. It's only 468 meters away as well. 1,300. So it's still quite a big loss. What was this one saying? The best one, yeah, is 1,300. Max value is 14 for the same amount that we got now. 10,000 versus 14,000. So yeah, that's a big difference in January. That's a big difference, that. I'm not sure we really want to be wasting that. Oh, blimey. I shouldn't reverse this, it's so much slower. Let's get the next bit. Right, hopefully that's in about the right place. Let's jump into U. Oh, turn the engine on. Pipe out. Oh, yes. Bang on. Look at that. You don't get much more accurate than that. That's superb. Superb. Okay, so we got 140 grand at the moment, which means we can afford one of the other fields. The next one up is obviously the logical next step, field number 8, and that has, it looks like it's oats as well in it, but oops, probably should have just got out and walked to this rather than tabbed, but hey. We'll take this along here and empty this out. There we go. And yeah, we've then got the potential of a whole nother field to do. Go on, close down, lovely. Let's turn you off here. There's no reason for you to move right now. Yeah, if we go check out, well, we can drive the harvester over there, to be honest, can't we? Because if it is oats, then we're gonna be harvesting it. Let's be honest. Get ourselves across it. I'm driving across all the swaths again, like I said I wasn't gonna do. Sorry, dear. You say that a lot when you're married. Sorry, dear. It's not true, actually. Right. Oh, I don't have access to it yet. That's right, I need to buy it first. So we'll turn that off. And then, yeah, I think it makes sense to buy this field as well. Especially seeing as we're going to build on this one. It means that we'll already have a good. I mean, we can even join these two together very possibly. So we'll buy that as well for 97,000. So we could join these two together to be a reasonably large size field, and we could then do the same with 9 and 10. But yeah, it depends whether we use this shed or not, and what for. Because if our main farmyard's going to be down along this line, then yeah, I think it will probably be we'll want most of our stuff down here. So I don't know if we'll use that shed or not. What we could do is take the shed down and expand the field to be that shape. That could be quite interesting as well. Anyway, we've now purchased this, but I reckon we're probably at a good time to end the episode there. So yeah, let me know what you think about my choice of fields, and especially about the plan of making that riverfront really nice and attractive and give us a view over it. I appreciate it means taking down some trees, which is, you know, not necessarily a good thing, but I think there's so many trees on this map that giving ourselves a nice view would be a benefit. I think it would be good, really good for us. So yeah, let me know what you think. Anyway, if you enjoyed the episode, please do leave a like and a comment. It helps me out massively. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.